So here we're going to discuss the proper installation and uninstallation of the locking latch mechanism. That way you have multiple options. You can have it to where you have it like a standard unit where you just use a pickaxe or a pick tool. But if you want to secure all of your manhole ring covers so that people have limited or no access to them, you're going to get this locking latch mechanism, very simplistic setup here. You're going to have 4 parts to the locking latch mechanism. You're going to have a pressure spring. You're going to have the locking latch connection and bolt. You're going to have the locking tab, and you're going to have a nut, a simple nut that basically holds the whole entire assembly together. So what you're going to do is take the barrel, take the spring, you're going to slide it over the top, then you're going to come from the top side of the manhole cover and you're going to slide it through until it sticks out. Now note that the spring is to put reverse pressure so that the ring and the cover seat to where they apply pressure to the rubber gasket. So what you're going to notice is that you have to put some pressure on the spring in order to get it to stick out farther enough to where this tab will merely slide over the top. The tab only goes on one way. It has a groove cut into it so that it sits only one way, and then you take the nut and you'll fasten that nut down to the thread until you get it about as tight as you can, hand tight. And if you wanted to, you could use a 15 millimeter socket, pretty standard, and you could take a wrench until you get it on there securely. Once it's on there securely with the spring load on there, it moves freely. So once the locking latch key is engaged from the top side and you spin it, then it will move the tab. You want the tab, once the complete unit is shut, you want the tab to be in this position, and then it sits underneath the lip and locks it in place. That way the whole entire unit is secured and it can't be opened at that point. What you want to make sure of is that when it's open like this, that the tab is always away from the edge, because if you slam it shut, it will bend this tab and could break it or damage it where it does not properly work anymore. So to avoid that at all times, make sure the contractor, the installer, the field operator, when the unit is open, you want this tab away so that in case this ever shuts, it does not damage this tab. So once that's complete, you will shut the unit, and then you will use the key to turn the tab, and once inserted properly, I can kind of demonstrate right here. The key now moves the tab, and there's a stopper so that you can't keep going completely 360 degrees. So once you have it in its final closing resting place, you merely just move the tab. It will connect to the bottom side of the ring, and then the whole unit will be completely secure at that point.